Sometimes you have to believe in someone else's belief in you until your belief in yourself can kick in. You are an incredible person. You have some incredible talents. You have some gifts that have been given to you by God. Unlock your spirit. Unleash your passion. Introduce the you that you were born to be to the world. A new doctor just saved his first life. A new teacher just taught their first kid to read. A new pilot just landed his first plane safely. What are you doing? The world needs you and your gifts ASAP pronto right now today. It's time to let go of the railings. You gotta jump and grow wings on the way down. We need you. The world needs you. Be needed, be necessary. The question is not who can, because we all can. The real question is who is willing, who actually will, because we can all think the thought and speak the talk, but are you willing to really walk the walk? That's the real question. Are you willing to sacrifice? Are you ready to mend from the verge of being broken? Can you unfriend in real life your goal blockers? This is not a social media thing. This is your life we're talking about. Are you willing to accept the fact that sometimes it's gonna hail on your crop, it's gonna rain on your parade? And some people will tell you, you gotta have drive, be driven to get to where you wanna go in life, and that's all well and good. But if you don't have fuel, your why, your engine won't even turn over. It won't even crank up. If you always do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you have the guts to do what is sometimes hard, your life will be a lot easier. Be needed, be necessary, because you are the CEO of your life. And I'm out. Your body may have limitations, but your mind does not. There is no excuse for not growing your mind. Read something, talk to more experts, recite your ABCs backwards, write with your opposite hand, whatever it takes to take you to that next level. Execute it. Improvement, getting better, is not a one-time thing. It's not a single event. Getting better and improving yourself, improving your mind, that's a full-blown campaign. It's a campaign against laziness. It's a campaign against being average. A campaign against pity parties, against self-doubt. It means getting out of your comfort zone. If you're always hanging in the part of the pool where your feet can touch the bottom, you're too comfortable. You're not pushing your limits. That's not growth. Push yourself. Let go of the railing. Look, some people say they live on the edge. Hell, I was raised there. Be needed, be necessary, be the CEO you are tougher than you think you are. You are stronger than you think you are. You are resilient and you are crisis ready. So stop playing small. Stop pretending not to like oranges just because you can't reach the branch. There are people out there who are trying to assassinate your goals, terminate your growth, and abolish your hope. And the cold part about it is some of these people bleed your blood. Some of these people have eaten at your table. I like to call them onboard terrorists. So you have these people floating around in your camp as we speak. So you got to let them know that you're not the tree in the play anymore. You're the star, you're the feature, you're the lead. People have come to see you do your thing. So do it. So put your talents, your gifts on full display. Perform, add value, impact the situation, and influence the outcomes. Show up, show out, drop the mic, and exit stage left on them. Be needed, be necessary, fam. Hey, listen, sometimes in life you have got to use a timeout. And using a timeout in life means pumping your brakes, temporarily putting your life in park to be there for someone else, to be there for someone who's in need. When your husband or wife is being a little more emotional or needy than usual, burn a timeout. When your kid is sick, you gotta burn a timeout. When your mother or father doesn't sound quite like themselves, burn a timeout. When your friend is going through it, when your friend is going through a divorce, when your friend just got laid off from their job, burn a time out. And you've got to understand that burning a time out may mean you might need to cancel your flight. You may need to reschedule that meeting. You might need to call in sick or be a little late to work, because in times like these, it's not about you. It's about why they chose you. And let me tell you something. Nothing feels better to a friend than a friend being a friend. Be needed. Be necessary. Manji's out. Let me tell you something. One of the most dangerous things you can do in this world is to start to get used to something. Because when you get used to it, you start to allow it, you start to justify it, you start to put up with it, you start to become comfortable in it, you start to make excuses for it, and so on and so forth. Just like what you've allowed yourself to become used to in that undervaluing, unappreciative job of yours, or in that emotionally abusive, flatlining relationship you're in. Those eating habits you've adapted. That workout, you know that workout where you do the same sets of the same thing in that same old unchallenged challenging routine because you've gotten used to it. Or even worse, getting used to hearing about what you used to be when you know used to be's don't make no honey. Listen, if you're not challenging limits, expectations, norms, and boundaries on a daily, you're not really living. Live. Aspire to make your dreams jealous of your reality. Permission granted. Be needed, be necessary, be the CEO of you and your life.